Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
Wellerlane, and we are here at the Chrysalis Art Gallery, and I'm here with this famous artist, Mr. Rose, who is featuring his artwork in the very first room upon entering this very famous art gallery in Southampton. And I understand that you are doing a class today. You were instructing art students.
We had a class yesterday, 10 people, and today 10 people. The art of making beautiful paintings.
Beautiful paintings.
We do it at the beaches and all the scenes around town. It's really good.
Well, that's your expertise,
yes.
Painting landscape. Am I right about
Yes.
that?
Landscapes, dunes, beaches. I hang around Jones Beach,
Tell
hang
my
around
audience about your artwork that's appearing here at the Chrysalis Art Gallery. How long will it be showing here?
We'll be up for a couple of weeks, but there's always, the bulk of the work is always here permanently anyway. So we move it around. Every time there's a show, they move it around. But I always have like 20 pieces here anyway.
And you are a permanent resident of the Chrysalis Art Gallery, and you're very fond of this gallery.
Yeah, I've been here for 9 years. Painting.
Agnes is truly amazing, isn't she?
Yes, she certainly is.
And she does such great work here at this particular gallery in Southampton.
This is the nicest gallery, not just because I'm in it, but all the artists, collectively, I say one of the nicest galleries in Long Island. Really great gallery.
What makes it so special?
Because every single artist here is good. She doesn't, she gets hundreds of people trying to get in here, but she just eliminates the ones that don't really fit into the gallery. So it's a really good collection of art. I love it.
What do you think she's looking for besides being good? There must be a special quality she's looking for, right?
Well, we need paintings that have the quote wow factor. You want to walk by a painting and say that's really, really nice.
When I looked at this painting, This
is one of my favorite paintings.
Oh my God!
Right.
He looks like a vampire, doesn't he? He looks like one of my friends, actually.
I didn't meet the artist yet, but I love that painting.
I'm in love with it too. I am in love with that too. I want to buy it, maybe.
We'll buy it collectively. You have it for 6 months.
I've never seen anybody paint picture like that. I've never seen anything like
It's
that.
very bold. I really like it. I think it's terrific.
You've never seen that either.
No, I've seen close, but it's really good. It's very graphic, and she doesn't have to get every single detail of the skin, but she just gets the essence of the man and woman. I think it's terrific.
Well, he looks like he's a vampire, actually. That's what he looks
He might
like. Yeah, in my mind, you know, I'm imagining him to be that.
But I didn't meet her. I'm gonna meet her after I'm finished.
I can't wait to interview her.
We're gonna go get her right now.
We're gonna go get her, right? But before we do that, I want you to tell my audience where can we go on the internet to find out more about you as an artist?
Okay, I have a great website, howardrose.com. Simple.
Real easy.
Very simple.
Howard, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Chrysalis Art Gallery in Southampton, right off of Main Street. Big champagne kisses. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Chrysalis Art Gallery. And I'm here with a very famous artist whose work is appearing here tonight at this wonderful opening. And she is truly remarkable. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
I'm Betsy Podlach, and I just moved out here, and I've been showing my work for 20 years.
And you just presented your work to the Chrysalis Art Gallery, and they fell in love with it.
That's true. I met Agnes about 3 months ago, and no, actually 6 months ago. She loved my work, and we just went from there, right, very fast.
Now, some of the pieces that I'm looking at that are in the front reception area, are those, that looks like you. Are they self-portraits of yourself?
Well, I use vintage photographs, photos of myself in the mirror, other people, and I try to create a woman who hadn't existed before. Not me, not someone else, but a brand new character with her own personality and her own life. A woman that hadn't existed before. So she resembles me, but I want her to become someone who isn't out in the real world, who has a life of her own. And as I'm painting, she sort of comes to life. And then I recognize her, and she kind of dictates where the painting goes. So she's kind of a new person out in the world with a life of her own.
I must tell you, this painting that I'm looking at right here, I fell in love with that painting. It almost looks like a vampire. He looks like a vampire. Do people tell you that?
Well, I was concerned about that because...
No, don't be.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing right now. Everybody loves these vampire movies.
I mean, I wanted some of that, but I was concerned about that fine line. So as I was developing it, I mean, he has the black hair and the tuxedo and the tie undone a little. But I made sure that his mouth was pinker, so there'd be the ambiguity, so it wouldn't be like one or the other, and not, because I wanted the romance primarily, that they're really, you know, falling in love. I wanted that to be the first thing, and then all the other layers could be second. So that was the fine line.
Well, but that's what makes it so intriguing. That's what makes it so sexy. The painting is very sexy.
I hope so. I want them to
Hope
be sexy.
so. It is, definitely.
And the other thing about the body, whenever I'm painting the body, the body is very important to be the physicality of the body, and the method I use with the egg tempera and the layers of oil is to develop that solidity and physicality, which on the two-dimensional plane hopefully has that vibration of flat and solid.
And dimension.
Yeah, that ambiguity.
It's a dimension.
To give it, so the physicality is very important. So when you say that it's sexy, I'm glad.
Oh, it's, are you kidding me? I looked at
She was
that.
so much fun to paint.
So you actually had a subject that you
No,
were
I didn't. I just, creating her was really fun. Like, he was harder, but she was like, she sort of just came. And then the most important thing was not to ruin her. Like, she kind of was a gift. And then the work was really on him, and just not to mess her up, to keep that delicate. She's very delicate, yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about the history of vampires and
Not too
folklore, but
bit.
usually the history is that they are very sexual and very romantic beings.
Yes,
And
yes.
they seduce their victim before they take over.
Yes, very romantic,
Yes.
definitely, yeah.
Yes,
And he's got
it's
the
not always
gentleman
a horror
thing.
thing.
No,
You know what I
absolutely, absolutely. But I definitely wanted to make sure there was both, that one didn't overshadow the other. So.
Painting is fascinating, and I'm in love with it.
Oh,
I
good,
really,
good,
really am. And as well as all the other artwork that I saw up in the first reception area. Now, tell my audience, tonight is your opening night here. Am I right about
Yes, this is the introduction by Chrysalis of me.
that? Chrysalis is presenting this.
Introducing me, for the first time, because we just started working together. So I lived in Manhattan, and I moved out here about 9 months ago. So,
What do you think of the Hamptons?
oh, I love it so much. I don't want to go back to the city. It's mostly the nature and my dog and the beach. I love just the sort of, when I got here in July, the waves were so muscular and perfect, and you just
This
get in
was
the water.
last
Yeah,
summer.
remember that summer? Last summer, the water was warm and the waves were big and strong, and you just get in there, and it's like this
Besides
force of nature.
appearing here at the Chrysalis Art Gallery, where can we find you as an artist? Do you have a website?
Yeah, I have a website, which is www.betsypodlach.
Spell it.
Podlach is Podlach, and Betsy is Betsy. So it's www.betsypodlach.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I've shown for about 20 years. I support myself with my work. This is all I do. And since I was a little girl, I've wanted this. And I've been painting since I was like 10, because I knew right away. That's what I wanted to do.
Well, that's God's gift that He gave
Yes,
you.
it is such a nice thing
Thank
to
you
know
so
what
much,
you
darling.
want to do. Thank you. Mwah.
We'll be back in a moment, darling. So more interviews right here at the Chrysalis Art Gallery in Southampton, right off of Main Street. Pink champagne kisses.
Fantasy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.